You want to just tell us and tell everybody what it really is and what it does?
Well, basically, lupus attacks your whole body's attacking itself. The immune system is attacking yourself. So it thinks it's a foreign object in your body. So the immune system starts finding your organs start to fail. Your heart, kidneys, your joints. I just had shots in this week alone. I had one in my hip, 3 in my foot last night. Yesterday, it took me to walk. 1 in my knee.
What are they, cortisone?
Yeah, cortisone shots, which are even worse too, because by the time, you know how like football players, they can't walk.
Right.
They get so many of them, it deteriorates your joints. But it's actually one of the most deadly diseases out there that people don't talk about. Yeah. And now it's going to get publicity. Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriend. Selena Gomez just she canceled all her concerts.
What is it, just up here?
Yeah, but it could be in your body. Look at mine.
Psoriasis.
I went in the police caddy, blew up my knee 99. The blood test now shows elevated. Back then they never saw it.
Oh wow!
But plus they think it's a woman disease, and not a lot of men have it. But so they never looked for it. And I had one of the best doctors. I had New Jersey Devil surgeon do my leg. So
the big guy, was he the big? When I had
Dr. Jaffe, his name was. He was one of the best. He did all the New Jersey Devil. So I mean, they fixed these guys back. They couldn't fix me.
Wow.
They have a horse tendon in there, just came out. And the joints don't hold together anymore. But now, I took the turn for the worse, but I wake up every day with a smile.
There you go. That's right. I hate miserable people.
Yeah, no.
God bless.
Never. You never catch me.
I wake up, I'm happy.
I'm happy every day. I smile on my face.
That's it. Just breathe.
Yeah. So tell us about this explosion, this freestyle explosion.
This one's gonna be good. We brought in of course Danny's there, my beautiful. We got Noel, Lisette Menendez, Alias is gonna be on the radio in a little bit. Lime is there. David, Boricua Posse.
You got one of our old
Naisha hasn't been in Jersey.
Naisha, wow.
Yeah, she's coming from Florida.
Wow, is she on the poster?
Yeah, she's there. Naisha, Willie Valentine.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. We got a lot of people, a lot of people that haven't sang here for a while. Brought a couple people out there, not just the regulars all the time that we do at the Hoboken Festival. I brought in some people that, people might not know Alias's name, but they know his song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he just came out with a new song. I got to email it to you, actually. He just came out with a brand new song, which is on, I think, top 10. On the billboard.
There's a lot of people here, but there's one name I recognize that was a part of the show for a little while till he stopped coming because of the travel.
I don't know what. Yeah, he's
Hector Lewis.
He's the man right there.
Hector Lewis.
Yeah, he's in there. He's the first one jumped on. He said no problem. I called him. I said I need a comedian. I said yeah. Boom, I got it.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I'm in.
Yeah. He's right away. No problem.
Yeah, he joined the. Let me tell you, what kind of a guy he is. Every show we did, and there was leftover food. We drive him to the train station. He would take the food and bring it to a homeless person sitting outside. Every show.
Guy.
Hector's a stand-up guy. I miss him. We joked around a lot.
Yeah, he moved further out.
The travel was bad, but he was actually a part of the show at one time, and he was coming in a lot, but it was just too much, I guess. Coming
Did he do it with
the chicken? A lot has changed since you've been last year. The chicken man from Alcatraz, Jumpin' Gennaro.
We met before.
Yeah, we met before. Yeah.
And now, when is this?
Where's Salami Head? He's not here.
When is this?
Slicing
wait, no. Let me get this. This is taking place, I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
May 6th.
May 16th, 2017 at 7 p.m.
Lowe's Theater.
Lowe's Theater in Jersey City. There's parking, $6 parking all night. The pass station directly. You can't get better than this. Pass station's right across the street. Taxi cab company, Uber.
Yes,
I got VIP tickets.
VIP? Yeah, let me see. I could get you. He got VIP tickets. Freddie got VIP.
Chicken man from Alcatraz. He's a supporter of all events that we do. He just picked up. We're doing a meatball contest with some of the sisters of the mob wives. Let's put it that way. And he just picked up a whole table there. So
with a little now.
The chicken man from Alcatraz. He did to me. Now. The walk. Tell us more about the walk.
The walk started 3 years ago. It's good. We had 500 people come out the first year, 700 people last year in the rain. And I do it different than a lot of different walks. I have characters come in, like the Star Wars, Elmo for the kids. I got free face painting for the kids. I wanted a activity for the whole family, not just people walking in and just get bored.
Right.
So I got Zumba to warm up people. I mean, it's a great night to people to walk, show support. There's a lot of people suffering. I mean, honestly, which is a little depressing, but I try to change their lives a bit. This week alone, there's 22 people in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Because of the rain is what destroys them. So 22 people, and then at least 5 people had reached out to me, which I got the text messages wishing that they just would die. So I try to change their lives, do something different,
Is there, as far as you know, any more statistically over the years?
See, right now the thing is that there's 52 years it took them to actually come up with another medicine. 52 years. It's unbelievable. They came out with a pill that wasn't even for lupus. It was for malaria, and then they realized that it works for lupus. And then 52 years later, they got some infusions that came out. And it's the roughest disease to control, because everybody, you could have something different, I could have something different, and it's so unique from everybody. So it's so hard, and there's no money in it. So the doctors are not going to make it. So there's nothing to help people. Like, you can't just walk in and say, here, give me this to help me. So there's I tried different. I tried the regular doctor thing. I tried what's working a little for me is turmeric.
Turmeric is really good.
So it's an anti-inflammatory, because as you see,
The miracle spice.
this is how I swell up. Look, my ring actually broke. That's how bad I swell up.
It breaks the actual ring?
Look, it broke it.
Come on.
I broke a 18-karat gold ring.
Wow.
And it just snapped it in half because my thing swelled up.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
The disease is bad. So I mean, hopefully with the walk, I got the mayors involved. The 3 county mayors are waiting for the other ones. Jersey City jumped on today. Bayonne was the first one. And Senator Stack from Union City was really good. They all jumped on. And a couple of the Jersey City councilmen walked on. But I'm trying to get the whole county, which is the one I want to make sure is that we have the largest county in New Jersey. And the Lupus Foundation of America doesn't touch our county. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. There's a support group.
And they don't,
Yeah, you could look on Google right now. Anybody could go on Google. Go Lupus Foundation of America is the biggest one. Look at support groups. Look at Hudson County. It's not even there.
Wow.
Every other county is there.
Unbelievable.
So.
And how close are you to trying to get in the county together?
Well, I did my own support group now. We do for our charity. We did our own support group.
Why is that? Is it maybe because the number is low?
But I don't know if it's just there's no money or the insurance that people from Hudson County don't have the insurance to pay. The rheumatologist that you're supposed to. Unfortunately, I was disabled from the city. So I was able to get Medicare and able to pay for the. But so we started our own support group. It's free for everybody. And people that just want to learn what it is, they could come in and listen. We do it in Bayonne. Bayonne's been good. They gave us a hall for free. People donate some food. Basically, like you have here, they come in, the people talk to each other, they cry, they laugh, they joke around. They have a place to be themselves.
Right.
That they know that there's other people like them out there.
Right.
They're not alone. That's the best thing.
We gotta get them connected with Frank Gigante. You hear Frank Gigante?
Yeah. That might be a little connection there. Frank Gigante. Yeah.
Well, Frank Gigante, who's a friend of mine, is actually a Hoboken native, and he's always very,
Involved
and open. He's very kind heart. But he's got a company called My Way Productions, and he's coming out with an amazing film, and it's going to be coming out on May 11th on a screening at the Historical Museum in Hoboken. It's called Breaking the Silence. It's an anti-bullying film, and it's gonna. And actually, talking about Hudson County, it's gonna be introduced into the school systems. I'm sure it's gonna spread like wildfire because he's gotten so much amazing response to it already. So we're gonna.
I would love that. I would love that.
Frank,
Actually, I wanted to actually do a video not basic like Walking Dead, but something like the aspect to show people how everybody walks in and the first thing he said, "You look good." But they don't know what I looked like last night.
Yeah.
Right.
That I couldn't even get off my bed. That I needed to get a shot to get. So I wanted to do some video to show people, unfortunately, reality, because
right.
people, see people with cancer, you see them.
Right.
People with lupus, you can't see them.
Right,
It's
right.
mostly invisible.
It's inside.
It's inside, so you can't see it. So people and then somebody looks at me and they're he's full of shit. And then he's
Yeah, yeah,
fine, you
no,
know, he's
no,
looking
people
good.
don't understand.
They don't-
Yeah.
This is
That'd be great. I would love that.
Yeah, this is actually what we're talking about. It's awareness, right?
Yeah, it's all awareness. That's
This
what
is
it
awareness. This is an amazing
You could
film.
come. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a lot you could do with Frank and Big Daddy over here. It's very possible for something big to
We're
kick in
talking
with
Hudson
that.
County, but this is something that's
That one is spread everywhere.
nationwide.
Yeah,
This is
because
the same
everybody.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, this was the story that inspired him was about the kid that took his life off the GW.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
remember.
Yes, I remember.
And then it just struck, like everyone else, it hits home.
It hits home, yeah.
So when you're mentioning lupus, I do actually do know people that are friends of mine that have someone in the family. We're all connected,
Yeah.
some way, somehow. And the fact that you're standing up, I applaud that.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, we get the word out as much as we can. We promote it.
Yes,
Constantly.
yeah, no,
I'm always seeing your posts, and I'm always ever since the first day I met you.
Yeah.
You fell ill
Yeah.
after that event.
Yeah.
I met a lot of people through you, especially one I became good friends with is Angel Salazar.
Yeah, Chichi.
Did you give him an
And we became good friends ever since then, and then
He's a good guy.
I met a lot of people through you, and whatever we could do to promote.
Thank you, yeah.
We try to get out at everything. It's not easy for us to get to everything, but worst case scenario is we would promote you as much as possible.
But that's
And
not,
that's not big.
awareness.
That's not
No, but
big.
it's good. So awareness is what we
Bring
need.
awareness.
Yeah.
And
We need just to make it a household name that everybody knows what it is.
everybody does, because even the owner here,
Danny, I spoke today, yeah.
as soon as he walked out, he's like, he's coming, and he's like, yeah, he goes, the check, and
Yeah.
So
thank
it's-
you, Danny. Yep.
Yep. So I mean, everybody's aware of what's happening. I was just curious though. Did you do any research about Hudson County about how many people may have lupus in
Well,
Hudson
see,
County?
here's the thing. The statistics is all like the David said
Give him my
the
chair.
Philippine
Give him my chair.
community is affected by lupus a lot, but they're so prideful that they won't come. I was speaking to a lady today that there's somebody like in City Hall that's really powerful and they can spread the word, but they have lupus. They don't want to come out. There's a stigmatism, which I've seen a little bit. Remember, like I've done huge concerts, and as soon as I came out and told people that I had lupus and I felt ill, they took that sickness for weakness, and then it changed. So I understand where people don't want to come out, but we're doing like research. We're actually trying to get some interns. We're putting stuff together, because another thing that's like if somebody passes away, they don't pass away from lupus. They don't write that on a death certificate.
Oh.
They write, like, God forbid now, if I had my stroke, they would have said I died from a stroke.
Oh.
They would have said I died from a heart attack. Or my kidney failed. Or they
So
won't
you really
put
don't
down.
know how many people are taken by the disease.
Exactly.
So the
they,
disease could cause that from happening.
the
and
disease
they're
could
not-
cause a heart attack. It could cause kidneys failure. It could cause lung. I'm telling you, just a rundown. 8 knee surgeries, collapsed lung, 3 strokes. I just had one 3 weeks ago. And I'm standing there. God bless. I lost my eyesight and hearing for 7 days. My joints have blown
And
up.
there's nothing with a cure. Nothing.
No cure, nowhere near a cure.
Nowhere near. a
Not,
cure.
that's the sad part. There's nowhere near a cure. Not even to like.
Any medication.
I take medication, but they keep on trying different ones too. That some of them are just not like some of them won't work for everybody. Like I said, so unique. From
When did they first
everyone.
diagnose this disease?
For me, it was.
Not for you. For period. Like
It's been this disease has been. It's just
Isn't
now
that
it's
where
getting.
they're so uneducated?
It's
Or is
just
it-
getting like popularity because actors are
Yeah,
coming
Toni
out.
Braxton
Look,
has
Toni Braxton lost her whole career for lupus. Nobody knows
And
that.
it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. You could have it in your body. You could just sit there for 20 years and all of a
Kind
sudden.
linger.
of like cancer. I
Yeah,
guess.
so you could sit in your body. But look, Toni Braxton did a nice movie. Everybody should watch it. It's on Movie Network.
Lifetime.
Yeah, she did a movie and it shows how she could not come out. She canceled all her concerts and she couldn't tell anybody she had lupus.
Oh wow.
And she rather
telling you what it is,
lost
because
I
all
didn't
that
even know
money.
that.
You see, she lost all that money.
It's-
She
it's
went
literally
bankruptcy
screwed up. It's
twice.
frozen the back door.
Twice. It's a good
Never do
movie
anything.
because she has lupus and never told anybody.
Wow.
That's but the stigmatism that it's
Now-
something else.
Now,
That is incredible.
there are other diseases like that attack the
Your
immune
immune
system.
system, like MS, and there's a couple of them that attack. But lupus is like one of the most deadly because it attacks everything.
So I'm educated about Kawasaki's disease.
It's almost like it's a sister, yeah.
So they use in severe cases gamma globulin, right? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, that's when with Kawasaki's disease, and I you know, have a personal experience
Yes.
with it, but not me, but someone in my family, and we were actually, you know, clueless about what this disease was about. I never heard of it before. You know, Kawasaki to us is a motorcycle, right?
Yeah, I thought it
I
yeah,
have
exactly.
no idea what this was, but let me tell you something. It hit home, and it was scary to see a transformation from one day to a week later, how severe it was, and that's the only thing that turned it around. So I don't know if that, like a very severe case, if that's something that is used as a
But I think
as a
it did,
weapon.
yeah, I don't know. They haven't said because I was on chemo for 2 years. Straight on chemo, but then it started ruining my kidneys, so then I stopped myself.
So they tried to use chemo to get rid of
Yeah, it's a
lupus?
chemo infusion that they
Basically
do.
using like a lab rat, because they're
Yeah,
not sure
that's
what's
it.
gonna
They test
happen,
you.
trying
They
everything.
just test you. I this is my 7th rheumatologist. I just went to one NYU, but he seems so good. I hope I asked him straight up. I said, "You think you can help me?" If he said yes, then I would have left. But he actually said, "I hope so."
Truthful.
And then I was like, he was being honest. He said, I don't know. He told me straight out, I don't know if I could help you.
So when did it? I'm sorry, I don't know if it was mentioned earlier, but when did it actually come upon you?
Well, about 6 years ago, I'm with my wife 5 years. Yeah, 6 years ago, all of a sudden I was working 3 clubs at the same time, and was getting tired. And then that one night, my heart started pumping like really fast out of my chest. They called the ambulance, and then I thought everybody thought I was having a heart attack. Yeah, everybody thought I was gonna have. They brought an ambulance. They took me to the hospital, and it was just the first day they said it was just exhaustion. Then my doctor started looking for some blood tests, and it came out actually systematic sclerosis, which is like a sister of lupus as well.
Where's the testing done?
My doctor did a whole run of different, but you have to look for it.
Hospital.
If they don't look for it, they
We'll
won't find
find
it. It's not just like a regular blood test when you check your cholesterol. It's called an NAA and a DNA. If they don't check for those two, you will never know. You never know.
Also joining us is David Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to the Wiseguyz show.
Thank you.
We're deep into the heart of lupus right now. Yeah, because it's a
Spreading
disease that
awareness.
nobody, like he says, knows about. Even when I heard about it, I just don't know about it.
But David's actually personally, his sister has lupus as
Yes,
well.
my sister has lupus. So I see the effects that has. And as you were saying about the Tony Braxton movie, she actually passed out on stage
Yes.
from it. So it's really a deep movie. And I learned a lot from it.
What's the name of the movie?
I think Tony Braxton something I just heard.
Is it
about-
one of
I'm breaking
Unbreak-
my heart. Yeah.
I'll break my
Unbreak
heart.
My
Yeah,
Heart,
yeah.
really? Wow.
So it's a
Okay.
good. I mean, it's even for a guy. It's not on Woman Network, but it's. I watched it. I mean, I was inspired.
We're
by
gonna
it.
watch it.
Definitely.
I was definitely
I
inspired.
just never
by
even
it.
heard of that because I was a big fan of Tony Braxton.
Me too. I love it.
We
I've
all are.
actually tried to reach out to her a couple times now. Maybe
I should try to sing that song as a guy.
if I could get her to come down to a walk one day. I'm trying to get a couple of the,
That would be nice.
Brenda Backman's. used to be on the newscast. Her daughter has lupus.
Does Tony Braxton still perform or she?
No. Well, I think she's coming back now, but she 7 months ago she ended up in the hospital again.
Wow.
Selena Gomez has it too, as Tanya
Selena
Johnson just typed it.
Yeah, Selena Gomez, Nick Cannon has but there's 5 different lupuses, which people don't realize either. A lot of people don't. It's 5. Yeah, there's a skin one that just affects your skin. There's the one that affects your nerve, but there's SLE, which is the worst one, which is the one I have, unfortunately. But that's the worst one. But I mean, Nick Cannon has it. He just,
Yeah,
but
they just wrote that.
Selena Gomez, the guy from House, he has it. That's what it is.
Wow.
Seal.
That's incredible.
The guy who's a scar he has on his face from lupus.
DJ Rockstar says hello to all Danny, Richie, and
Hi,
Dave.
Harry.
Hello, how are
We
you?
love Harry.
It could be they think Michael Jackson had it because
Really?
it does the skin and all the problems, all the pains he had.
That's incredible.
There's so many people now, but the thing is that these celebrities don't come out and
Does
speak
Judy
about
have
it.
it as well?
No, Judy has MS. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hear cancer, MS, you hear
all the things, but you never hear about lupus.
You never hear about lupus. Never.
And that's what I want.
And you are the only one I know of that does anything for lupus.
But that's the thing. Hopefully we could get more people involved. I want to get celebrities involved. Everybody at the L sign is. Everywhere I go, I get whoever sings or does something for me. I make them to put the L sign up, and then we have this L campaign.
Well, does he know, since our new networks that are connected with us, who else is going to be listening?
Oh yeah, well we're on Armed Forces Radio Network. We're on Village Connection Radio, and we're also on City World Radio in New York City, and it plays in Europe. So we don't go live there. We're syndicated through them.
You never know who's listening.
But
you never know. That's what I said. I talk to everybody, and I go every different place I go. I speak to somebody because you never. And it's funny because somebody happens to know somebody that has it.
Yeah,
Look, I'll tell you a little story that I tell. God bless. I was driving down to Brick, New Jersey. My float for my parade is down there. I was driving down and ran out of gas. The next minute, the gas station was 17 miles. Yeah. This guy pulls over. This guy pulls in. He goes, "You okay?" And I was like, I don't know if he was gay or not. I was like, he's picking me up. I thought he was trying to pick me up, but I was like, I started talking to him, and then he got in the. I got in the car. He drove me to the gas station, 17 miles. He told me that the night before, he just learned that his best friend had lupus. Wow. This guy drove me all the way to the gas station,
like
drove
fate.
me all the way back.
I
get to the storage where I leave the float. The lady that's on there, her mother has lupus. Wow. And then this guy, I just found this card last night. The guy that did, I'm write him to the concert so you can come, definitely come, backstage with me. But this guy, and it's amazing how you never know.
You see, you're throwing names out, and it's like, I can't believe you don't hear more about this.
That's why.
You're not just throwing names out there.
Big names. That's it. Yeah, Selena Gomez. I mean, just canceled all her concerts.
I mean,
every single one. But then she just disappears.
Incredible.
That's the thing. I want people to step up. Like Nick Cannon has, but then he uses it for his own benefit. Like he just does the comedy shows and he does it for his own benefit. I mean, I don't do anything. I don't take this charity we have, Daddy Sunshine. I don't take a penny from it. That's not like other organizations. We call ourselves an action charity because we actually do something like we served 12 families for Thanksgiving. So we fed them and everybody that has lupus. I try to take care of people that have lupus before outside. And then we did do the toy drive. We actually right here in Patterson we gave about 200 toys to the Children's Hospital. So we want to help people that have it. Hopefully, anybody in the hospital, we have these little care packages that we go and visit them. People in the hospital by themselves. If family got to work, go bring them a book or something, make them feel happy or something.
Well, we're going to do everything we can to promote it as much as possible. We do that. I do it constantly. Every time I see you put something up, I want to prove. But we're going to go to break, but we're going to be back with Big Daddy Entertainment, Richie Young, Donnie Dante, David Eric.
We're going to give 6 tickets away, baby.
We're going to give 6 tickets away. That's not, and then Alias is supposed to call in and talk a little bit about his performance that evening. And we'll be back after this messages. This is the Wiseguyz Show on DDVRadio.com, DDV Radio on TuneIn, Armed Forces Radio Network, Village Connection Radio Network, and City World Radio Network. We'll be back after these messages. All right.
He was actually trying to call in.